Welcome to my review of Breakfast at Tiffany's. But before I get into it, I need to say a spoiler alert, so consider yourselves warned on this movie. Second thing, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this and want to see more videos like this one. Let's get into it. So Breakfast at Tiffany's came out in 1961, directed by Blake Edwards, obviously starring Audrey Hepburn. Is it good? Maybe? I don't know. Because I did not enjoy watching this movie. And I go into movies, any and all movies, wanting to like them. I want them to be enjoyable, but I did not enjoy watching this movie. The premise of this movie is you have Audrey Hepburn's character living in an apartment building, and she is a socialite. And George Pennard's character moves into that apartment building, and Audrey Hepburn's character takes a liking to him. Now, George Pennard's character does have a lover, but she is married, so kind of have to keep it on the hush hush. Now, upstairs, living above them, is quite possibly the worst stereotypically racist character in all of movie history, and that is Mickey Rooney's character of Mr. Yunioshi. I'm not really sure what the theme of this movie is. The more I talked about it with my sister, the more I felt like the theme was that Holly Golightly needed to find herself, if you will. She never really seemed like she knew who she was and she knew what she wanted to do. So it was kind of one of those movies where our main character is on a quest to find themselves. The best performance in this movie, to me, is Audrey Hepburn as Holly Golightly. And it's just because I don't enjoy the movie doesn't mean I can't recognize that she is good in the movie. Now, I felt no connection to her, and I could care less when she threw the cat out and George Pennard's character left her. I literally connected in no way to her, but I recognize that it is a good performance. As far as the other characters in this movie, I couldn't care less about these characters. George Pennard's character, he fell in love with a girl who only looks for money. Like, good luck with that. Honestly, good luck. Mickey Rooney's character, just burn in an oven. He can just burn in an oven. Patricia Neal's character, who is the lover of George Pennard, his character, I don't care. I could care less about what you're going through. I could care less about you and your husband and you and George Pennard. Whatever, don't care. Buddy Ebsen as Doc Golightly, Audrey Hepburn's husband? Man, I felt like he was shoehorned in there. I honestly feel like the reason that I did not enjoy this movie was because it is a melodrama, and I am not overly fond of exaggerated characters, no matter what world you put them in. It just, to me, if a character is as bad as Mickey Rooney's character in this movie, I just immediately am taken out of the movie when that character, every time that character showed up, I was taken out. And Audrey Hepburn, she is the opposite of a womanizer, so she's a manizer. And she's literally only looking for money. That's her main goal. And which is super shallow. Like, come on. George Pennard's character, don't know. He's the bumbling idiot who's just like, I love you. And then the girl doesn't reciprocate and he's still like, I love you. He doesn't take a hint. The music in this movie is okay at best. Honestly, it's forgettable. If you played some of the soundtrack or the score, I probably would not recognize it. It doesn't matter from what part of the film. I feel like that is literally one of the most forgettable parts of this movie. I'm cutting this review short because honestly, I don't want to keep thinking about this movie. It's literally the definition of forgettable to me, and so for that reason my verdict is a skip. You're not missing anything by not watching this movie. You're not missing any good parts of any of these people's careers. I mean, seriously, do yourself a favor and forget this movie exists. There you go, that's my review of Breakfast at Tiffany's, but I want to know what you think about this movie, especially if you enjoy this movie. Please tell me why you did. I'm not opposed to someone else having a different opinion. I want this to be a discussion, not an argument. So yeah, say something in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, of course, and if you want to see more things like this, as well as trailer reactions and talking Star Wars, you can hit that subscribe button to see more. And thank you for watching this review.